All right, so I hear that you are celebrating 25 years. So tell me about that.
It's hard to believe because the time flew by so fast. But
Yeah.
let's see, I started as a DJ when I was 20.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So obviously you can figure out my age.
She's 21.
Yeah, I'm 21.
But that's cool. So what motivated you to start DJing?
Just my passion for music, and I snuck in a nightclub when I was 16 or 15, something like that. And they were mixing two records together, and I was just curious, how did they make that one continuous song? And it was fascinating to me. And once I snuck in the DJ booth at the club, it was called Tracks in Washington, D.C. And I snuck in the club and I saw them doing it. And from that point on, I could not stop thinking about that craft at all. And it was vinyl, which I think this is vinyl.
Oh, wow, that's so
it was
cool.
records. Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about that. You're from the digital world.
Yeah, all the DJs nowadays, they put everything together on their computer. They take one soundtrack, another, and voila, it's their own remix. So.
Well, we would have a turntable and a mixer and vinyl. We would carry all our vinyl in the club, and it was just, we would create remixes live, not a computer at all.
Yeah, so how do you feel about the fact that everything's now digital?
Everything has good and everything has bad. And, technology has made things move a lot faster and more convenient. You don't break your back carrying heavy vinyl. Do you even know what vinyl is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Bella. But, it does have its disadvantages. It's taken away a lot from the craft. And, the way that I learned how to DJ, you can push a button for it now, and it just automatically mixes for you.
Yeah, so that's the problem nowadays. Everybody considers themselves a DJ. What would you say separates you from every other person that claims they're a DJ?
That's a good question. I don't really compare myself to people. They're DJs. Just because they learned a different way doesn't make them any less of a DJ.
Yeah.
I don't know what makes me different. I think the people that learned with vinyl obviously have a different way of spinning, whether it's on a computer or, through the USB, through the CDJs, which I don't even understand. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I have
Do you
friends
DJ,
No, I have friends that DJ, so I know a little bit, and I get the whole motivation behind it, and actually I have a friend who believes in the real DJing style, not just taking two songs and mixing it.
It does take away from the experience. Mixing two pieces of vinyl together is a totally different experience altogether, rather than pushing a button. And you literally can do everything by pushing a button. So,
Right.
I don't know if I respect that as much.
Right.
However, there are some advantages with the knowledge that I do have that I can take to using the computer software. I don't even use a computer. It crashed once, and I never did it again.
That's it. No more.
Sorry. I don't
That's
use
cool.
it. So,
People are going to appreciate that a lot more than anything else, so that's a good thing to have.
I think, like I said, technology has made it much more convenient and faster, and it has taken away from the
So are there any musicians that influence you more, or DJs that you take lessons from?
No, like I said, I don't compare myself. I do what I do, and I respect everybody's craft. I believe that if you give the same DJs, the same 10 records. We're all going to do something different. It's just like painting a canvas, an empty canvas. You know, you're going to paint it different. It's just the way you interpret the journey or the story, you know, and how you want to, you know, give it to the crowd.
Yeah, of course. And what was your favorite experience DJing? What's one memorable moment?
I've had so many. There was a party at Gay Disney, and there were 10,000 people there, and they expected probably 2,000, not even, maybe 200 people, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember what they expected, but it was packed, and I had practiced and practiced and practiced, and it was just one of those moments where you'll never forget. I mean, I've done Britney Spears' 21st birthday party. I did Madonna's wedding.
Yes, how was Madonna's wedding?
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Wow.
I mean, somebody like that to choose you out of all the people she could have chosen entertainment, and it was me. I've done MTV, I've done radio, I've had an amazing 25 years.
Wow. So I hear you've also worked with Paris Hilton.
I have.
Tell me about that.
Well, she's a friend. I mean, when I met Paris, she had a record that was released called Stars Are Blind. And I remixed that. And I remixed High Off Your Love, which came out a couple years ago. We're friends. I love Paris.
That's so
And
fun.
I think she, you know, her as a DJ was really smart, because before she started DJing, she was a party girl. She would go out to clubs. So, you know.
She knows the scene. She knows what to do.
She knows what to do.
She knows what's good.
I support Paris. I think it's cool. I love that she's a DJ. But I saw her a couple of years ago. We haven't talked much. I saw her in Miami for Winter Music. Yeah, but she's cool. I've met her family.
Oh, wow. That's so fun.
Yeah, Paris.
I want to be friends with Paris.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm not like big BFFs.
We'll get beauty tips from her.
Oh, hello.
She's going to have the best one.
She probably, doesn't she have her own line of makeup?
She does. I used to use her perfume.
Sounds very Paris Hilton.
It's all pink. All right, and so I have another question. I hear that there was a little affair with Housewives of Atlanta. Kim, tell me about that.
She fell madly in love with me. I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, who wouldn't exactly?
We dated for, I want to say, 8 months. She'll tell you a different story, but I tell the truth. I have no reason.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah, we dated, but it was so long ago.
Yeah, and so have you found anybody else since?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm in a very committed relationship, but I don't talk about that.
Okay, just kidding.
I learned you know, by being in that experience with Kim, it was a lot for me. I was used to talking about music and having real music-driven interviews, and then all of a sudden I was wrapped up in some tabloid thing, and it wasn't very fun for me. I didn't enjoy that, but
yeah,
whatever. I wish her well.
Yeah. So, what? I hear you took 2 years off of DJing. Why is that?
I just felt kind of burnt out, and I think I needed to reset. And it's interesting because I love music, so it was very confusing for me. But when technology changed, I had all these memories of spinning the way that I had learned, and when technology took over and the clubs changed and everything started changing, I think I had a really hard time with it.
Yeah.
But I realized that if you put yourself in the present, that was a great time. But it's different now, and I kind of let it go. I have great memories, but you have to be present with anything you do. And once I learned to let go of how it was, I started falling in love with music all over again. And, I mean, everything has to change, right? So
yeah.
it was. I'm really loving what I do again. And it's different, but it's like you have to wipe your memory.
Right.
Because you're always going to compare it to something. I would go in the DJ booth and compare. And, it's different. It's not going to be that ever again.
Yeah.
And the kids that are enjoying the scene now are having their moment. Just like we had our moment, and then people before us had their moment. So it just kind of burned me out. I didn't know what to do, and now I'm just I'm being present. It's all about being in the now.
Yeah, so that's just, not even for DJing. That's an important life lesson. People can take that and put it into, into relationships, into everything, into business. True. You step away and you come back and you can fall in love again with your passion.
Yeah, I don't know how to do anything else. So it has to work for me. That's all there is to it. It's happening. Get out of the way. Right?
Wow. Yeah, exactly.
Just, I thought about doing other things and nothing would click and I would just get thrown in that DJ booth again. There's no question I'm doing what I should be.
Yeah.
I always find when things are easy, not easy, but they kind of fall into place, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. When things are difficult and the door keeps slamming, take another turn, because it's probably, if you believe in the universe or God or whatever you believe in, you'll be in where you're supposed to be, you'll be.
Exactly, I love that.
If you just believe in it.
Exactly, perfect. If you believe, you will achieve. That is perfect.
Yeah, so I'm glad I went through it.
Yeah, and then so what is your next step going to be? Will I be seeing you with Mariah next, or?
I did a remix for Mariah. I don't know. I'm keeping it simple. I'm DJing again. I'm really focused on that and touring. I'm focused on production. And, I started a clothing line. I started doing all these things and I just let all that go. It's about the music for me right now. And production and my events, and that's it really. And my radio show. I have a radio show on iHeart on 93.9. So it's a fun station. Saturday nights,
93.9.
Yeah.
Guys, do not forget that. This amazing woman right here.
Bella, Beauty Tips by Bella.
Yes, that's what we're going to talk about on your show. How to stay young forever. How to look 12 when you're 21.
Yes. Well, you can always be 21 inside, right? The outside's going to change. No?
That's actually my grandma's mentality.
What did she say?
She's like, I'm 12 on the inside. I don't care. I'll dye my hair pink if I want to. I'm like, you go, Grandma. That is who I want to be.
How old's your grandmother?
She's 70.
They're so special, right?
I love that. I need to learn her confidence and her sass into my life. So.
My grandmother's 95. She's still alive.
That's great. She's going to be 125.
Oh my God, she will. She's going to outlive me.
So how does she feel about your DJing? Does she love it? Does she listen to your music?
It's funny talking to her about it. She doesn't know what I do or how I do it. She just, Tracy, are you happy?
Yeah, so that's all that matters, your happiness.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I love my family.
Yeah, have they ever been into music or you?
Oh my God, yes.
Tell me about that.
I grew up in a very musical family, piano, and my grandfather was in radio.
Oh yeah.
I kind of followed in his footsteps. If he were alive today, he'd be very proud. But, very musical background. We always had some sort of music on. My whole family is classically trained in the piano. I kind of went the record route. Those are my instruments. I can play the piano, but not the way my family can.
Would you say that's important for DJing, to know the basics of music before going into?
I think if you have a DJ ear, you have a general idea of how a song structure is laid out.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to learn piano. not anymore because the computer will tell you, or you can Google it. But yeah, I mean, any knowledge in the craft that you do is important. I'm not going to say it's not, but it's all music in the end.
Yeah.
It just sounds.
Yeah. That's cool. I actually used to play piano too.
You did?
So maybe I could be a DJ also.
Do you want it? Come over, I'll give you lessons.
Yeah, so I would love to learn actually, because when it comes to music and rhythm, I lack it. I could see music and play off sheet music, right?
You can read music.
I can read music. And then after that, counting, rhythm, for some reason.
But you know no, you probably know. If you can read sheet music, you can. Do they even have sheet music anymore?
They do, for Pirates of the Caribbean. I've been trying to play that. It's really cool.
And what is it, the Titanic?
I'll actually play the Titanic on the piano too. That was my high school talent show performance.
So if you were a DJ, what genre of music would you play?
It's so funny because I was actually talking to my friend about this yesterday. So all my friends are into all these DJs and they go to Ultra and all these music festivals. And I was telling her, this is beautiful, but I want to hear classical music.
So you would...
I would do classical.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's interesting. That would be an interesting little mix.
Would you put a beat under it? Like, do you produce it in your head?
It would have to be fun. It would have to fit modern people, what they want. They want something more upbeat. They want something to really, with the bass, you know. Yeah. When they feel it in the heart, that's when it's good. So.
I agree with that. If you feel it,
exactly,
it's a good song.
Yeah.
You have to feel that emotion.
So what is your M?
Madonna. I mean, I just, you know, Madonna's always been an inspiration even before I started working with her. And, you know, she was a woman that was really driven and doing it her way in the music industry and just breaking boundaries. So that was, my M is Madonna for sure.
I love that. She's gonna.
What's your M?
My
Mom.
Oh,
Mom
would be perfect.
Is that horrible? I said
because Madonna is your work motivation.
Yeah.
Mom, she's always gonna be there.
Is it?
I love my mom. My mom's my best friend. So Mom would be my M.
Mom, Melissa, and Madonna.
There we go.
Better than that.
Exactly. So how does somebody find you and stay in touch with Tracy?
You can follow me at DJ Tracy Young. Where can they follow you?
They can follow me at Instagram, Bella Loggins.
Are they out there? Oh, you only do Instagram?
And the rest is just Facebook. What's Facebook anymore?
Oh,
Instagram's
really?
the new.
What about
place.
Twitter?
I don't use Twitter.
No?
No.
Oh, I love Twitter.
You could do caption video. Yeah, everything's on Instagram. I love that. All the food videos.
You know what I like about Instagram? It's, there's no opinion. It's a picture. You can interpret it. I don't like Facebook because it's gotten so negative.
Yeah.
And everybody's a critic.
Yeah, I don't even have to go on news or current events because all my news, all the horrible news is going to be on Facebook. So
yeah,
no Facebook.
I like Instagram. I'm with you there.
There we go. Instagram's the place to be.
I mean, yeah, it's
Midtown, Miami, Instagram.
Midtown, Miami, Madonna, Mom, and Melissa.
All the best M's.